Hello, everybody. I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back to my Sims 4 werewolves, witches, and vampires. In other words, my supernatural Let's Play for The Sims 4. Today, I'm going to introduce you to my vampire family. I'm sorry I have been away for so long. I was having technical difficulties, which have now been resolved. So this episode is a long time coming. Sorry, I meant to click on this Synology. This vampire that you see before you is Rusty Knight. As you can see, Rusty has red hair. And I'm going to put all my Sims in other episodes and create a Sim so you see them up close. I have the Sims on medium. I didn't see much of a difference on high. So Rusty Knight, and he's named Rusty because of his red hair, and Knight because he's a vampire, is creative, he's neat, he's family oriented, and he's a quick learner. He has a part-time job right now. He takes the night shift in part-time jobs, because in part-time jobs in The Sims 4, you can pick a shift. So he picks the latest one and sleeps during most of the day. He is, let me see, I forgot. He is a self stalker. So he stalks elves, and his job performance is excellent, and he works in 22 hours, and it's 10 o'clock, so for a vampire I guess that's early, and he has plenty of time to go out if he needs to feed. But right now he has some plasma fruit. Well, he doesn't have it now, but I did, when I built this home for the family, I took one of the I took one of my old vampire lets off the gallery, because I built the one-stop vampire shop, and I put some plasma trees on the lot for sale, so I had a Sim buy them and take them home and plant them on this lot. I then didn't save the game, so that the one-stop vampire shop is not minus a tree. So that's how I got a plasma tree out in the yard here so quickly. That's what I do. But I am going to rebuild the one-stop vampire shop, because I noticed that there were things that I didn't paint on the outside, because that was before I learned how to use the camera to see the entirety of the build. What I used to do is build, but then one side of the build was not painted. So that's what I did with the one-stop vampire shop. But I am taking it off the gallery, and I am going to rebuild it as the one-stop vampire shop. I'm just going to rewrite, and that will be on the gallery at some point soon. And in one of these episodes, I will let you know when that will be available. But I didn't delete the lot because I still need it for these plasma trees. So like I said, I had a Sim buy a plasma tree, and they planted it, and they came to this lot, and I built the home, because they're pretty fairly young vampires. They're both on level 1, and I say both because Rusty has a wife, And Rusty's wife is hungry, but Rusty's wife, her name is Raven Knight, and she gets the name Raven from her black hair. Um, there's like an Edgar Allan Poe reference there as well. Um, I'm a writer, after all. That's what I do best, and that is what I absolutely love the most. It helps me so much, and that's why I started playing The Sims in the first place, just to create a nice story. It's a different medium to tell a story. So, Miss Raven here, Raven Knight, is creative, she's clumsy, she's outgoing, and she is also domestic. And she is picking up the gardening skill here. Well, she's been picking up the gardening skill because she's the one that picks most of the plasma fruit. So right now she is uh, weeding and spraying for bugs. So we're gonna let her do that. And she does cook a little bit because she does have children who cannot eat right now as vampires do. Uh, let's see. I don't know what to say. I guess yes. Now she's spraying. And then she's gonna harvest after all this. I used some money teach to build this house the way I wanted it. Are you done yet, Raven? This neighborhood sounds very spooky. It should, but I never noticed how much. And I did a vampire let's play. Okay, so she's gonna eat her, she's gonna eat some plasma fruit. Because we don't have time to go hunting tonight, and she's a little peaked. Her husband is not, because he had plasma fruit before he left for work. And again, Raven has the same job as her husband. She is a self-stalker, but she wants to quit that job and do other things. I might have her do some canning and sell the products. As I said, the Knight family has 2 children. They look almost like twins. I created the little boy first, and then I decided I wanted him to have a sibling. So in Create a Sim, I created her. I thought of having Raven go through a pregnancy, but I knew the genders of the children that the Sim children that I wanted, so I just created them. I don't think, did I ever do a vampire pregnancy? I don't think so. So this is Phoenix Knight, and I created him before his sister. I'm gonna let him get up and eat some salad.
Oh.
Yes, they're very health conscious vampires here. So Phoenix also has the red hair, and Phoenix Knight. They have their father's hair color, and they have their mother's eye color. So Phoenix Knight is a genius. They're only their children, Phoenix and his sister. So they only have one trait and an aspiration right now. Phoenix is a genius, and I'm gonna get his sister up. and still stand over here. She's tense. These children are always tense. um, they need more fun in their life. They even have a nightlight, you'll see later, um, to keep the monsters away. Okay, so she's walking out here, and her name is Ginger Knight. Uh, Raven Knight has blue eyes, so the children have blue eyes. I keep forgetting now that it's been so long since I've recorded things that we have likes and dislikes now. So right now I'm going to go over their likes and dislikes. This is only the third episode of the series, and the first few episodes, if you're dealing with multiple families, is just introducing the family. So I don't mind going over their likes and dislikes now. So let's see. Raven likes violin, and she likes the pipe organ, which is good because she's creative, and I visualize her as more musically inclined than arts, than painting and sculpture inclined. I wish we had sculpture in The Sims 4. Her favorite colors are black and purple. Let's see. Let's go to Rusty Knight. His favorite color is red. Big surprise, Rusty. And he likes the pipe organ, and he likes fitness. He dislikes cooking, programming, and video gaming because he's a very old-fashioned vampire that has problems with technology. He doesn't like it. It's a necessary evil to him. And in The Sims 4, we don't have the technophobe trait. I wish we did. We have Sims. We have a trait for geeks that those are Sims that love technology, but we don't have the opposite trait, which would be a technophobe. But he is technically, I made him a technophobe. He really does not like technology at all. And so that he wouldn't like those things like programming and video gaming, and he doesn't want his children to play video games either. So this is their home. I'm very proud of this home. I built a very nice basement for them. And you'll see it in a little while, and you'll see also how they get to the basement. Let me put the walls slightly down. So this is the home. As you can see, they have a long room. They have a fireplace and a bookcase and a dining table where the kids do a lot of homework and stuff. I never used this wall swatch from Vampires in this color. I really liked using it. So like I said, here's their, this is the main room where they hang out. Here's a staircase that leads up to bedrooms, but I won't show you that right this second. Behind the staircase is a nice bathroom. Again, I did not use, I never used this swatch. I used this wallpaper before, but I never use it in spots. And they have a nice bathroom here with everything that a bathroom needs. And that is a shower and tub combo. And over here, close to the dining room, is the kitchen. I wanted it to look old-fashioned. There's no appliances because, let's face it, they're not going to use this much once the kids grow up. They're going to be vampires too, and they're not going to be able to eat regular food. but their mother does have a cooking skill, and I think their father does too. I'll check in a moment, because she does want to feed her children, and like I said, she's a domestic sim, so her children are very important to her. So you just have some counter space. You have a lot of counter space because I wanted this to seem like an old Victorian that they moved into. You have an old fridge, and you have a nice expensive stove and a sink. It's very dark in here. Um, Very different from the kitchens that I normally build. Um, and I like that in my vampire houses I usually have one main room where they all hang out, and there's always usually I did one other vampire build that's been downloaded a lot. There's always a big dining table at the center. They want to make it look like they have big family dinners. I put a lot of lights in here. I need a lot of light. Um, and here is the upstairs of the home. Okay. So up here, you have a bathroom that's very similar to the first bathroom, with a few very minor differences. The color of the sink. You have a bedroom up here for the adults. And over here you have the kids' room. Right now, the kids' Sarah room. They have two night lights. They didn't want to deal with monsters and monsters under the bed. They have because they're the special night lights that keep the children monsters away. I love this room because it's purple. And I love the beds. I feel like I'm forgetting to show you something up here. No, it's just the kids' room, the bathroom, and the master bedroom that the adults in this household really don't use, and I'll show you why in a minute or two. Let's go back down this way and out of the house, and then I'll go over the skills and the kids' likes and dislikes, because I didn't do that because I got sidetracked. So how do you get into the basement? Well, you see this is on a 40 by 30 lot, and you've seen the home, but there's another detached building over here, and as you can see, there are lights around it so that I could find it because I'm playing with a visual impairment. So I tried to put some lights here so that you would notice, and the building is gray, so I thought that it needed lights because this world is very dark. Um, and it could be hard to see if there weren't lights there. But here is their basement. As you can, there's it's like an entryway with just a staircase. This was very similar to the way my basement as a child was set up. I mean, it wasn't a vampire basement, but you had to enter. It's basically like you had to enter a detached building to get to the basements, and they have real basements like that. And down here, and in the basement, this is what you will find. There's some coffins here. That's where the adults mostly sleep. So there's two of them. There's an organ. And there's an easel. So they have plenty of ways to make money. And they have a computer in case they have to buy seeds or something, or order something from the computer, like upgradable parts or something, like things for the handiness skill. Sometimes you need a computer to order them online. So Rusty has this as a necessity. Again, he doesn't like it. I wish we had the technophobe traits, and I put more light around the around where the organ is and the easel, because this is just for emergencies. It's in this dark little corner, and that's it. Now let me go back to these wonderful kids that are going to help their their parents because they can go out right now during the day. Um, let's see. So let me start with Phoenix right now, who's eating his salad. Um, so Phoenix, his favorite color is blue, not red like his father. Um, and he likes fitness. He likes the pipe organ. And he dislikes video games and mischief. So I have a feeling he's going to grow up to be very similar to his father, Rusty. I wanted to make sure that they had very different haircuts so that I can tell them apart. Um, Again, this is Ginger. I love Ginger. I love how she came out, and her hairstyle is actually from the Vampire Pack, I believe. It's either the Vampire Pack or the Island Living um, Expansion Pack. I have those two hairstyles. I don't have everything in the Sims 4. But let's go back to Simology, and we're going to look at Creative Ginger, who takes after her mother. So she likes the color red. So she has the same color. She has the same favorite color as her father. And she likes pipe organ so far. She has no dislikes. Let me make sure that Rusty doesn't have any. Does Rusty have dislikes besides computers and phones? Let me see. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it says he has 0 dislikes. Oh, so I forgot to tell you that Raven here um, doesn't like gardening, but it's something that she's doing or something that she was doing, and I really wish I could have caught that more on camera because I didn't realize, I didn't remember that she disliked gardening, and I wanted to see that displeasure um, with her. Um, she wants to level up the handiness skill, so we'll let her do that, and she wants to make a friend. And that's it for this episode, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Be happy, be healthy, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.